your sports with Robbie Donahoe.
National Signing Day 2016, chaotic madness is the best way to describe it. We have over 60 area student athletes that signed on. Let's get to it. We start at Calhoun City. The Wildcat super athlete Bryton Suggs continued his football career as he signed with EMCC. Dude is a superstar. If you don't know about him yet, you're going to see him do big things in scuba. The do-everything athlete led the Wildcats to some of their best years in school history during his time at Calhoun City. He's ready to showcase his skills in scuba and prove the doubters wrong.
It's just a place, just like where I'm from, Calhoun City. It's a little small town with one store. Really, just a great program down there, and I like it.
He's soft as a teddy bear.
He is.
Yes.
I think he offered leadership in the last year or two because he improved as a person and as a player. And we're really going to miss him, to be honest with you. He scored a lot of touchdowns and was a leader for our team.
Over to Bruce now. Big man Josh Byrd signed on to continue his football career at Holmes Community College. Byrd was a mainstay on the line for the Trojans the last 3 seasons. As a junior, the 6'1", 255-pound lineman netted over 50 tackles, 3 of them for loss. He even had a touchdown in the 2014 season. Congratulations to Josh Byrd. Next at Eupora, talented athlete Corson Gunn signed on to play football for the Northeast Tigers following graduation. The 3-sport star was the team's best receiver last year, hauling in 24 passes for 549 yards and 4 touchdowns. He finishes his career with 1,545 receiving yards and 15 total touchdowns. Gunn was also a big part of the defense as a senior, picked off 3 passes and deflected 4 more as a defensive back. Let's head over to Monroe County, where Hamilton senior Keyshawn Hurd signed to showcase his speed at Northwest following graduation. Hurd is registered as one of the fastest footballers in the state and is a track star for the Lions. He decided to sit out his senior season at Hamilton to stay healthy for the next level, and he is ready, and we are ready to see him unleash as a Northwest Ranger. Staying in 1A, West Lowndes today, super athlete Tyshawn Spencer signed his letter of intent to play football for the Holmes Bulldogs. Spencer, who's 6'4", 250 pounds, played everything from defensive end to tight end and then receiver for the Panthers as a senior. He was a big piece to West Lowndes, going 9-5 this past year overall and 7-1 in division play. Moving to Smithville, the Seminoles had one of their leaders on the line continue his football career today. Senior Trevor Cantrell signed with the Northwest Rangers. Cantrell is 6'4", 340 pounds. Dude is a behemoth. The big man even scored a touchdown as a senior when he came in near the goal line as a bruising fullback. So congratulations to Trevor. Over at Starkville Academy, the big fella on the offensive line is headed south. Senior Carter Wood signed on to continue working on the offensive line for the Gulf Coast Bulldogs in Perkinson, Mississippi. Wood is one of the most highly regarded offensive linemen around here in our viewing area. He's flying under the radar right now, but he hopes he can break out with the help of his new team on the coast.
They know how to win. They know how to produce athletes where I want to be, and the facilities down there are second to none. They want to make me the player that I need to be to go to the big D1 school or SEC.
Congratulations to Carter. Over to New Hope now. One of the fastest running backs in the state will head to Co-Lin. Brenton Spann signed on to play for the Wolves today. Spann was a beast during his junior season in 2014, rushing for 1,736 yards and 21 touchdowns. He was named to our all-in-zone first team in 2014. To Manatachee, two-way athlete Tristan Daniel says there's no place like home as he signed to play football at Sterling College and where else but Kansas. Daniel did a little bit of everything for the Mustangs his senior year, playing quarterback, running back, defensive back, punt returner, everything for head coach TJ Seago. He led the team with 20 total touchdowns this past season. Congratulations to Tristan. Let's move over to South Pontotoc. The Cougars had one of their own seniors move up to JUCO. Andrew Rackley signed on to continue playing for the Northeast Tigers on the gridiron. Rackley played on the defensive line for the Cougars, but he's going to Northeast to be their long snapper. He's a pretty exceptional long snapper for the Cougars on their special teams unit. He also tallied 34 tackles and a sack total during his 2 years at South Pontotoc. Let's go over to Alabama. Aliceville had 2 of their talented football stars continue their football careers. Seniors Anthony Brown and Jaquan Curry are both headed to the SWAC. Brown signed with Mississippi Valley State, while Curry will stay in the Yellowhammer State and play for Alabama A&M. The 2 were big parts of the Aliceville team the last 2 years, leading the Yellow Jackets to 15 total wins over those 2 seasons. Congratulations to Anthony and Daquan. Also at East Webster, lastly, the Wolverines had 2 football stars taking it up to the next level. You see Jack Wilson right there, the Jack Attack. He signed with the Millsaps Majors, while Josh McMullen signed on to play football at East Central. Congratulations to our two signings at East Webster